Okay. So what's going on? What's happening, y'all? So listen, in the news today, rapper Gunna, who's also been indicted along with Young Thug as being a part of the YSL. We know it as an entertainment company. However, the federal authorities are looking at this as a criminal enterprise. And so Gunna is one of the big artists over on this act. The name of the record label is actually 300 Entertainment. So as you can see, we got Gunna here, and Gunna, who's in jail right now, he wrote a letter. He wrote a letter from jail, and I want to read this letter. So basically, in this letter, he's saying that 2022 has been one of the best years of his life, despite this difficult situation. This year, I had the whole world pushing P. Now, Pushing P was the big song that he came out with. I guess it was supposed to be for Player or something like that. I don't know. So, growing up where I come from in a marginalized neighborhood, I never dreamt my art would change my life and the lives of my loved ones. My entire life, I've seen black men, black women, and black children constantly attacked, hated, murdered, berated, belittled, silenced, judged, used, and held captive. I use my art form, my gift from God, to change my circumstances. I worked, I honed my craft, I worked, I empowered black women in my industry. I worked, I lived in the recording studio, I worked, I lived on the road, I worked. I worked every day to show God how grateful I am for my gift, for my art, for my life, and to be able to provide for my loved ones. But now I don't have any freedom, but I am innocent. I am being falsely accused and will never um, stop fighting. And he has another letter he wrote. Well, this is the second page of this letter. And in this one, he says, the picture that is being painted of me is ugly and untrue. My fans know I love to celebrate life. I love my family. I love travel. I love music. I love my fans. I have all faith that God will grant me justice for the purity in my heart and the innocence of my actions. As a black man in America, it seems as though my art is only acceptable when I'm a source of entertainment for the masses. My art is not allowed to stand alone as entertainment. I'm not allowed that freedom as a black man in America. It is a sad reality that slavery is still alive in America today and still affecting my people. In 12 states, more than half of the prison population is black. One of those states is Georgia. Nothing will stop me from chasing my dreams. I won't stop being a good person, even if some unnamed and unknown accusers want the world to see me as a bad person. When I was free, I was good and kind to the community around me. When I am released, I will do the same thing all over again. We still pushing P. And he says here that the P is for power, prayer, progress, passion, productivity, praise, precision, peace, prosperity, patience, pride, and persistence. None of which happened to show that in the video. Which in the video, it was an elaborate celebration full of women, cars, clothes, and I would have assumed you would be pushing Player. Now, in the case of Gunna, who I actually believe that Gunna is innocent. I do to a large extent believe that Gunna is just a musician, maybe caught up through this label. However, I want to say this, man, because I'm gonna let you know, I don't want to see no brothers in jail. But at the same time, we have to always hold ourselves accountable and point the finger at us. And this is just for anybody in life. This is not just for black people. This is for anybody. You always want to point the finger at yourself because that self empowerment, once you take 100% accountability and responsibility for your life, then you can change your life and you can progress and do other things. Now, this whole RICO investigation came down because a cop ended up getting shot in Atlanta 6 times. And the guy that shot this officer, the brother that shot him, was allegedly a part of YSL. And they were able to tie not only the shooting of the police officer, as well as other murders that tied back to YSL. And then when they go through the raps and through the music, they're listening to these lyrics. And I believe I'm a strong advocate for the freedom of speech. I believe you should say whatever it is that you want to say. However, if I'm doing jokes, right, about uh killing people, or like say I do a joke about killing my wife and child, and my wife and child come up missing, and I've done this in said joke, okay, then I should go to jail. Okay. At that point, this is not art, because they're saying that we should protect black artists. This is what Kevin Liles, who owns the 300 Entertainment record label, is saying now, to protect black art. And I hate to say this, but this is not a black issue. This is more an issue of humanity and crime. Okay, understand. You saying all this stuff about black people and slavery while you're in front of a black judge, you're in front of a black district attorney that prosecuted you, and you're also in front of a black mayor in the city of Atlanta, which is a predominantly black city, and all the bodies tied, allegedly tied to this YSL movement, are black bodies. This is more of a black on black crime issue. And what we can't do is continuously move the goalposts when it benefits us. Because before you guys went down, there were bodies dropping with other with this music. I don't know whether it's drill music or guys rapping outside of their neck about crimes that they've committed. There were bodies drop, bodies dropping. And when all these bodies are dropping, like Chicago, this, that, whatever, and when you guys are up, I don't hear this cry out to the black community and about what you can do as a black man in America. You know, I'm not going to talk about what I can't do as a black man in America. I'm going to talk about what I can do. And what I can do is hold myself 100% accountable for my own life. I can do that. And I believe, like I say, in freedom of speech, I believe that as a rapper, you say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent rapped How to Rob. I mean, you got Pac, he went off, you rap crazy, you got Biggie, you got all these rappers, man. But if you're rapping, just don't let it be about what you're actually doing. I should not be able to listen to your raps and your rap be a riddle to a crime mystery. Okay, when you said body was in trunk, I shouldn't be able to go to the car you rapped about and open the trunk and see a body. Okay, that's a testimony. We have freedom of speech, but we also have consequence of speech. Now, when you say here, as a black man, seems like my art is only acceptable when I'm a source of entertainment for the masses. No, this is your entertainment. Now, you might have been caught up in this situation, you know, but did you know, like, when the cop got shot or when they caught y'all with the gun, did you not know what was going on or what was going on with this organization? I'm just waiting for one of you guys to just step out and say, listen, leave these streets alone. This street life ain't worth it. And what's ironic to me is, even with the record labels, the two biggest artists on earth right now, as far as hip hop is concerned, is Drake and Kanye West. And neither of these guys rap about anything in the streets. They not rapping about any gangster life. They not rapping about brothers and sisters murdering each other. They're not. They're not. They're just rap. They're doing their songs and they're just doing what they do, and we can all vibe, and then people all over the world can vibe. So there's more upward movement in that. But what has happened in this current culture of hip hop is this: they exploit the criminal activities in the neighborhood to the masses. So if I'm in the hood, I'm living in the hood, I'm messed up, and I see my man, little Johnny or whoever, little John John. Okay, I know John John done killed two brothers, and little John John raps about killing these two brothers, and I see little John John get a record deal. Okay, and now his song is popping on the radio. Now, I want to feed my family too and get out of the hood. So guess what I'm gonna do? I gotta go find me somebody to hit, and then I need to make me a song. And then we go along in this continuous, vicious, vicious cycle that never stops. It continuously goes around and around and around. And you have to understand, to Thug and Gunna and even Kevin Liles, these are not white people prosecuting y'all. These are black people. I'm gonna say it again. These are black people prosecuting y'all, and they're not prosecuting you because they're trying to plead to the white man or be friends to the white man. They're prosecuting you guys because they're seeing too many bodies that look like themselves dropping all over the city, and they're tying things up. This is no difference than what was done when the mafia was taken down by Rudy Giuliani, who was also an Italian. Okay, so this perpetual identification with subculture is to our demise, and the landscape of this culture, to me, is very demonic, and it just doesn't represent us properly as a people. And I'm just waiting for a guy to say, hey, I'm leaving this street life alone because it doesn't serve me. That's what I'm looking for. There's somebody to say, hey, it's a wrap. Because the only, and it's so egregious for them to say you want to reach for the white man. The white man don't care. He don't care. He's making the money. That's what he's making the money off of this. He doesn't care that these bodies are dropping. Okay, like I get it. Like everybody, with the whole school shooting that occurred in New York and that occurred in California, which were terrible. But understand, I'm from the South Side of Chicago. These massacres occur every day. When I hear a school shooting, it's rough for me to hear it, and it's hard for me to have empathy, because where I'm from, where I grew up, however many bodies drop, that's a Tuesday or Wednesday in Chicago. That's a normal day. You see what I'm saying? So this stuff is only to our detriment, and it's long overdue. If you out there doing wrong, man, you got to be able, and this to the young brothers too. Check yourself, man. Always point the finger at you. Somebody do you wrong, point the finger at yourself. Tell yourself it'll never happen again. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, because things are going to happen to us. Like, we're going to have a lot of different circumstances in our life, but what matters most is how we respond to those circumstances. You see what I'm saying? It's not about who did what. It's how am I going to respond? Because you only have the power to control you. Now, like I say, I don't want to see these brothers go down. You know what I'm saying? But if they're doing this extensive investigation and they're finding bodies dropped and they're tying things to crimes from your song, then come on, man. You're going to have to point the finger at yourself eventually. It's not the white man. I don't know how many times we're going to reach for the white man. Now, are there impoverished conditions that they grew up in? Is that a symptom of past racism? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But now You can do whatever you want. You can make those decisions. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about that. And I'm gonna end this here. I hope you guys like this. I'm trying to do this content in a new way. Also, too, check me out. Let me see. I can roll this banner. I will be at the Denver Improv. You can see June 24th and 25th. You can get those tickets at lavarwalker.com /tour dates. And that's for everybody that's watching. So we're going to keep doing these. Y'all got to let me know how y'all like them. Do y'all like this? I'm trying to, where did I go with my, okay. Okay, here go the comments. So y'all like it? Do y'all like these lives that I'm trying to do now? Y'all gotta let me know. I'm trying to feel y'all, see if y'all feel this, because I'm gonna keep on doing them until I get them down. Shout out to who watching me from Biloxi. Appreciate the love. And y'all just DM me or something and give me feedback on what you think about these. I'm gonna be doing these just sporadically during the week, and y'all just come in and check in, man. But I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna leave this on there. So good night.